Hi guys, it's Layla Shaver, founder of My RA Lawyer. Now, I've been talking about a video series we're going to be starting, and today is the first video. So I want to talk about stupid compliance mistakes made by your compliance officer or chief compliance officer. And so today I'm going to talk to you about a Georgia enforcement action. So let me pull it up. So this is in the matter of Polson Wealth Management, Inc., case number EN as in Nancy SC-160586. So on November 20th, 2015, the Georgia Commissioner of Securities entered an order suspending registration and imposing a civil penalty upon respondent Polson Wealth Management. So Polson Wealth Management was a Delaware incorporated investment advisory firm with a primary office location in Illinois. They had not registered in the state of Georgia through the Georgia Corporations Division. That means they didn't file as a foreign entity, which they needed to. And they registered as an investment advisor with the state. And that was approved on March 30th, 2015. So what the hell is the problem? Well, during July 2014, October 2014, and January 2015, so prior to them having been registered in the state of Georgia, Polson Wealth received quarterly management fees from 16 separate accounts titled in the names of clients who were Georgia residents. And these accounts were associated with 9 individuals or households. So the Polson Wealth says, oh no, we're just a sub-advisor. The advisory firm is the one who got the fees directly and then paid us. But then Polson Wealth also had client options account agreements with each of the Georgia residents. And they were getting fees paid from those account agreements as well. Let's see. And for those options contracts, there was no indication that the fees were authorized by the clients as sub-advisory fees. So the respondent, Polson Wealth, did not initiate the options orders. That was done by the advisor, Polson Wealth being the sub-advisor. But they did provide assistance in executing the block trades and allocating trades placed by the primary advisor. So because of their involvement in the trading activity and placing those trades, even as a sub-advisor, they're still being held accountable for having that many clients in Georgia and not being registered. So in Georgia, if you don't have a place of business in the state, there's a de minimis rule. So no more than, you have to have less than 6 clients in the state. And so what happened? So pursuant to OCGA section 10573D, the commissioner may impose a civil penalty of up to $50,000 for a single violation or up to $500,000 for more than one violation. So each of these client accounts and deducting those fees and being paid and not being registered, they're considered individually each a violation. So $50,000 up to $500,000. Now, before I tell you how the case worked out, Polson Wealth, I checked out their filings online. You can go to advisor info at the SEC's website, and you can look up this information. So they had been state registered in multiple states. I looked at Part 1 of Form 80V. They don't specify a specific CCO, which generally means that the owner is wearing that hat. He is the CCO, which is the stupidest thing you can do as an advisor because you don't know anything about compliance. Which is why something like this happens, where you're facing up to $500,000 in fines for registering late in a state. Come on, guys. Come on. That is such a dumb mistake. And it's easy to avoid because you can keep track of how many clients you have in each state and figure out, you know what? We're getting really close to de minimis here. Perhaps we should go ahead and register and actively not take on any more clients till we are registered in that state. So, of course, Pulse and Wealth was cooperative. There was some back and forth, and this was a settlement of their violations. And so what were they ordered? They were ordered to pay $3,500 to the commissioner within 30 days of the order. The $3,500 comprised of a $2,500 civil penalty fine and $1,000 payment to reimburse the commissioner for its investigative costs. So for the fact that they were facing anywhere from $50,000 to $500,000, they got away pretty well. I mean, it's also clear to me, and it's actually in the order, that they also hired an attorney to help them get through this. So yeah, the attorney probably saved them a shit ton of money because they knew what the hell they were doing. And they probably worked with the Commissioner of Securities to ensure that these kind of mistakes wouldn't be made over again. So, Pulse and Wealth Management, Inc. Check out that case. It's publicly available. I'll provide the link to the order on this post. But again, this is just another example of a stupid mistake. It's not hard to get registered in a state, and it's not hard to reach out to someone to get it done. And there's no need to put yourself through this. I mean, imagine how much headache the owner went through hiring an attorney, which I'm glad he did, but having to deal with a commissioner, all the back and forth that was involved, all for just filing late for registration. And you can avoid all of this if you have someone who's monitoring these things for you. And as the owner of the advisory firm, this is not the highest and best use of your time. So stop trying to do it. It is a lot cheaper to engage an attorney to do your compliance in advance and keep you out of trouble like this than to come and try to pay them to negotiate with security divisions of state regulators and get you out of some mess. But remember, he was facing a civil penalty from anywhere from $50,000 to $500,000, and his attorney got him down to $3,500, which all has to be disclosed. So avoid these mistakes. Call us today. You know you want to. I mean, come on. What are you waiting for? Time is money. Why are you wasting time right now? Give us a call, 770-462-2118. You can email me directly at Leila, Leila, at myrialawyer.com. Don't waste any more time. Stop trying to do this yourself and get someone you can trust to take care of these things so you don't face these kind of penalties too. Talk to you next week.